and the previous, but it looks really clean. Oh. Hey there, Happy New Year, and welcome to Sweet Harmony El Ascenso a la Oscuridad, which is actually a game that we checked out last year in June of 2024 actually. Originally, when I first checked out this game's demo, it was actually a canceled demo and it had a bit of a different title. It was called La Era de la Oscuridad, which is like the era of darkness. Essentially, it seems like this game is officially back. This is a demo from 2 months ago, I believe. I don't know how this has eluded me, because I'm still following the game, even though it was never going to be a game. It was originally going to be like a YouTube project, I believe. But it seems like they have switched up their plans, and now it is in fact a game once again. The actual English title for this is Ascending into Darkness, so a bit similar, but you get my point. The game is officially back, and when I first checked out the demo, I was pretty impressed by how good it looked, right? It was obviously like an incomplete demo, so it obviously needed some polish, but it was one of those games where it was like, it was like thinking it was unfortunate that it was a canceled game, right? Because I felt like it had a lot of potential, but considering they were going to make this into like a YouTube thing, you know, I was wishing the luck for them. Best of luck. I don't know how I missed that part, but now that the game is back, we're gonna check out this new demo they put out. We didn't have a custom night section. I don't remember exactly. This looks different from what I remember, and yes, everything is in Spanish. I can kind of translate it. This is pretty much saying this is our custom night. I can change the difficulty of the animatronics at my will. Do I want it easy, medium, difficult? I can pretty much make that choice here. Let's see if I can survive max difficulty. Well, first I'm gonna need to actually survive. First I'm gonna need to actually understand what I'm doing here. Let's start off with like one on each. How about that? We can learn them slowly. Let's begin. Let's see what we have here. I mean, honestly, I can't believe I missed out on this, because I don't know. That's the thing, is I don't go on Game Jolt like and look at the main feed super often, especially since with how Game Jolt works, it can sometimes like skip you by. Like you can sometimes miss posts. Let's see how to play my office. There's two main mechanics in the office: energy and cameras. Does that make sense? Or power, I suppose. Power is drained while using the flashlight, mainly at the doors it seems, and the camera system. So let's see, I have to press A to look at the right door. Wait, is it actually A? Wait, I think that's reverse, because I should be checking. Yeah, this is actually reverse. A is to look at the left door, D is to look at the right door. Right, they literally have it down here. They just mixed it up in this section. Okay, so let's, I mean, I'm literally, they're moving, we're going, so let's see. Again, oh, they're talking about me like a stranger with a guard uniform. Now, I don't know if this ever does plan on getting like an English translation or whatnot, so I am gonna have to work a little bit more to understand what they're saying, but they can't. This, I don't remember. I'm gonna try and like show comparisons between this demo and the previous, but it looks really clean. Oh, okay. Okay. Gee, that was, there you go, first jump scare 2025. Let's go. One hell of a bang there. Booster, the leader of the group, will always go for me. They'll go through the vents. He may take a while, but I should always be careful. Okay. I was so busy looking at reading the instructions that I literally got caught like that. Okay. So we have a vent system. I wonder, so obviously that doesn't cover doors, so I must be able to use the camera system to maybe shut off the vents. Maybe. At least from what I can tell, though, this looks really good. Ah, let me guess. This is how we close the vents. Okay, there you go. And then obviously we have a lot of cameras here. We have a music box. Yeah, I'm telling you, this looks way. I'm pretty sure this looks way better compared to what I played back in June. It's kind of hard to make out any figures so far. I don't know if I've seen anyone yet. This is how we check the things here. I'm guessing that loud bang I heard earlier was probably the vents. They were probably trying to warn me, you know, there's something in the vents. You should probably check that. Meanwhile, I was here just like looking at everything. There's one character. I'm not sure if you can see my mouse cursor. Sometimes, like, because it's a different mouse cursor, I think, like, oh, you actually see what I'm pointing at, but I don't think that's the case. Also, power is draining pretty rapidly, I guess, or at least it feels like it. We are right here, by the way, this little, like, T intersection, whatnot, surrounded by, like, 3 cameras. Vents. I saw like this there's like a crocodile face up there. I don't know if that's actually one of them. They can enter the vents through camera 5 and camera 1A, it seems like. Let me just hold on. Let me see if I can actually survive a 5-1 mode, okay? Right now they're saying that I'm a very interesting person. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just a guard. Can't say there's much interesting about me. They want to give me a loud-ass sudden jump scare at the very beginning, and now they're just like... They're just playing coy now. They're barely showing up. Uh-oh. Oh, no you don't, Buster. Yeah. See? There you go. That's the sound. Wait. Oh, there's something else there. Okay, there's 2 of them in the vents. Honestly, the quality of this makes me think of something like Together Again. I mean, it just looks so good. Like, again, this isn't even like a game that I hear much about in general, right? So, definitely a hidden gem, this one, I think, might be. Yeah, this is my left. I have to stop checking vents. They literally showed out, they have the sound cues for the vents. Vents. Oh, get away. No, you get out of my vents. 6 AM. Okay. Enhorabuena. Eres increíble. I'm incredible. Now they're like, you're incredible. Now get out of here. It's just like shooing me. Unbelievable. Okay. So we got a small look at the gameplay. I'm gonna obviously try higher difficulties, but first I do want to make the actual comparisons. Already, like, from a UI perspective, this looks much better. I mean, wow. I mean, again, the demo back then looked pretty good as well, right? For an incomplete demo. But, honestly, I am actually impressed with how much better it looks. I'm literally seeing how the camera, like, moves. In the original game, it was a lot more snappy. Here it's a lot more slower and more methodical, like smooth, and I kind of prefer this a little bit more. It's kind of nice. I mean, in general, they've managed to keep the details very clean. The layout of the building has... Oh, so they still move at 0 difficulty. That's interesting. The layout of the building itself has changed. Right, you can see like certain details like Monday, it actually says the date, it's Monday the 22nd, so maybe date's going to be important in this, I'm not sure. There's a new company involved because in the original game, the cameras were marked by Colorful Entertainment, but now it is the property of Wish Deluxe Technologies, so that is a little different. The cameras, there's a lot more cameras in this version, and they're a lot more detailed compared to the cameras of the previous demo. So that's another change. With that said, I think now we should probably give this game a proper try at difficulty. Let's see how we can do with like 5. Or actually 6. Let's go to like the edge of medium difficulty and see if we can't beat that. Especially since, I mean, in this case, we are pretty much dealing with 2 vents, 2 doors, and a music box. Should not be too difficult. We have vent queues, so really, I just have to keep an eye on the 2 doors, the music box, and pretty much the vent. What? Excuse me? Wait. Huh? Is this because I put all of them at 6? Like, it just occurred to me I put all 6s, which is, you know, the devil's number. Is that why? Let me do it again. I don't think it's a bug. I think it's intentional. I unintentionally found one of those secret presets. Okay. Jump scares. Rule number 1, don't wake me up. That's what you just said. Another thing, they really improved on their jump scares. The jump scares look a lot better. Now, to prevent this whole 666 shenanigan thing, let's put the circus jester up to 7. So let's see here. We have actual rules here. Apparently this says don't touch Maggie. There's a character named Maggie here, which is interesting. I haven't seen anything like that. Also, this music box like loses charge quickly, by the way. Very quickly. I have to be careful of that. Clean rocket. Oh, vents. Wait, where are my vents? Oh. Vents are not accessible by all cameras. I didn't realize that. You can only access cameras when you're on the cameras. You can only access vents when you're on the cameras near your office. I was about to say, like, where are my camera vents at? Let me go check left and right. Okay. That's good to know. So, when I gotta remember that. If I hear the vent noises, gotta go to the other cameras. I don't know. I'm very happy that this game is back. I mean, again, I was like, they were planning on making this into a YouTube thing. I don't know what happened with that. I think if I remember correctly, it wasn't exactly a YouTube thing, or it was through YouTube. I think it was like, I think this was initially like a class project, I think. I might be getting that wrong. I don't quite remember. But there was a reason why they were initially making it, and they were going to turn to a game, and then they decided to not do that anymore. That was back in June, or even before that. But now, obviously, those plans have changed. Who's here? Who's here? Get out of here, you. Oh, let's look at those. Look at that camera frame. That is such a clean camera frame. I absolutely love it. But, I mean, wait a minute. I hear vents. Damn it. I knew I heard vents. Keon is the most aggressive. They go through vent number 1. Screw this. That's it. Let's pump up the difficulty. Sweet dreams. Let's do it. Okay, so looking at the details, the developer, King Rainbow Channel, right, is planning to hopefully release the game this year. They're happy about the feedback and the support that the game got, which is all great to hear. It's either this game will be out this year or next year, essentially. Apparently there is another game that they're working on called Lost Data, but they're not sure where to go with it yet, so there's no need to really talk about it. I don't think they even have a game page for it yet. It's a game that they ended up mentioning though, but I'm not sure if it actually exists. Oh no, it does. It's called Find Freddy's Lost Data. I really should not do this while... Hold on. Get out of here. I really should like not talk about this kind of stuff while I'm trying to do a 520 mode or a 510 mode, but you know, we roll. Oh, I had a feeling one of them was gonna be by here. Ooh. Get out of here. Charge this up. Point is, the developer seems to have a lot going for them right now, which is good to hear, at very least. Come on, let's... There's so much activity. They're like, they're even trying to argue with each other. I think I mentioned this last time, actually. Vents. Shoot. Oh, damn it. I tried. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you can activate both vents at once. I hadn't checked, but damn. Regardless, that's going to be a small look at Sweet Harmony Ascension into Darkness, the English title. I am very curious to see how this game turns out, because already, again, you know, it was still great to see what was left of it back in June, even though at that point in time the game didn't really have a future. But now that they are pretty much fully fledged on working on the game, I'm very curious to see where they go with this, because it looks really good so far. I'm not sure exactly how the story is going to shape up, and it'll definitely be a little bit tricky trying to, you know, interpret it from Spanish. So that'll also be an interesting hurdle to get through, but overall I am very interested in seeing where the story goes. And actually, I even say June demo, but I need to make it clear, I don't even remember if that demo is from June 2024. It might have been an even older demo actually, because I think I just found it in June, but it might have been a 2021 demo, I think. I'm not too sure. So if it's an older demo, that would actually explain even more, like the huge improvement between that demo and this one. But regardless, great look so far. I am more excited now, and I gotta keep a close eye on this one for sure. Also, there will be the FNAF in real time story breakdown corrections video later. Originally, I was gonna have that go on New Year's Day, right, the 1st, but I wanted to give more time to actually make sure I got the corrections properly done, so I decided to make that pretty much a second upload for today. So with that said, I'll see you in another video, and take care.